Hello and welcome to this month's monthly move. And we are in March and I'm looking outside and the sun is shining, there's a blue sky and I've got some crocuses and some snowdrops which have just recently come up, so it's lovely. I hope it's nice wherever you are as well. Thank you so much for taking time to be with me today. My name is Elaine Cordis and I work with Spin Turn Creative Movement. And this month's monthly move, we're going to do an upper body warm up. So starting at the top of our heads and working our way down to our tummies. So I hope that's okay. I just wanted, whilst I'm here, just to say thank you to those people who've been watching the monthly moves over the last few months, and for all the comments that I get generally on email. So thank you so much. And I just want to say a particular thank you to the Colchester Ladies group who've been sending me some lovely messages and seem to have been real stalwarts at doing the exercises every month. So well done to you guys, and please feel free to send me any feedback, any thoughts or any ideas of any movements that you would enjoy. I would be delighted. So you can either just put it in the comments, which is under the film, or you're very welcome to send me an email, which is ecordis@gmail.com. I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, so just before we start, just to make sure that you've got a nice stable chair to be sitting on, and I always make sure that I have a bottle of water close by, but you might prefer a cup of tea or whatever, but just in case you feel a wee bit thirsty, you can have some as we go along. So I think that's everything. Let's get moving. Okay, so we're going to start with the head and make our way down to the stomach. So you're just going to start with your fingers, just giving them a little wiggle, and we're just going to gently tap the head. And it should feel a little bit like raindrops or something like that. Not too hard, so not hailstones, but just some gentle raindrops. And you're just sort of stimulating the nervous system there. Lots of little nerve endings from the brain all around your head, and so it's just a nice way to kind of wake yourself up. Not everybody likes the feeling of that, or the sound, because you can hear it sort of in your head. So if you don't like it, you could just sort of gently press, and again that will just stimulate a little bit of gentle kind of wake up for those muscles. Okay, so you can do all of these things for as long as feels good. I'm going to move on just so that the session doesn't go on for ages and ages, but feel free to luxuriate for as long as you would like. And then we're just going to move to the ears. I was trying to think about the bits that kind of get neglected, and I think the ears definitely fall into that category. So we're just going to pinch. You could do both of them at the same time, or you could do one at a time. And if you need to support your arm, you can just hold it under the elbow there, just keeping your shoulder nice and relaxed. You're just going to sort of almost gently pinch and rub the ear there, and just working your way down. This is especially good for people who wear glasses, because I think when you wear glasses every day, sometimes for about 10 hours a day, you can get this sort of pinching that happens here, and a slight tightness in the muscle. So then you're going to use your hand just to rub at the back of the ear there. So you can really just, as much pressure as feels good. I quite like to dig in. And you could put, if it feels okay, to put your finger sort of inside this bit here as well. Okay, so you're giving them a good old wiggle, and you can just finish at the very bottom there, the lobe. Okay, And then we're just going to give the neck a very gentle rub because we're going to move it in a minute, move the head. So just almost starting where the skull meets the vertebrae and just making your way down those muscles either side of your spine. Not on the spine, but just either side, those muscles, which can often get quite tense and quite sore. People often sort of pull their heads forward, maybe more than they need to, and you can cause tension on your neck. So it's just a nice way to release it. Okay. And just give it a nice little stroke there. Okay. Hope that's feeling nice. Okay, and then we're just going to move the head. So we're going to start by just looking up gently. It's like you're looking into the distance. Maybe you've seen a star in the evening or something, or an aeroplane in the day. You're not tipping your head right back. You're just doing a gentle rise. And the shoulders should be relaxed. And then you're going to go the opposite way so that the chin comes down to this bit here. I can't remember what this bit's called. The chest. Sorry. To the chest. And then up again. So just gently, the head's just coming back. And one more time, chin to chest. And again, I'd recommend you doing this a couple of times if it feels good, okay? I am going to move on. And we're going to go from side to side. And you're just looking, but your head is moving, your neck is moving. Shoulders should be staying still. I can feel this all the way down to my stomach and my hips engaging very slightly. So it may seem like a small move, but there's a lot going on. So just side to side. Breathing as you go, whatever your breathing pattern is. And finishing at center. Okay, well done. And last one is just a gentle tip to the side. So it's like your ear is on its way down to see the shoulder. And then back up. And again the other side, so the ear is on its way to the shoulder. The shoulder shouldn't need to move. And then up again. And this can be a very slight movement, but it's a lovely little release for the vertebrae on the neck. And again, breathing. Don't forget to breathe. Okay. And back to center. And then we're going to move to the shoulders. So we're just going to rotate that shoulder bone there, just backwards in a circle. So going forwards to the back. Breathing as you go. So again, just gently. These can be tiny, tiny, tiny movements. All movement is beneficial. And you can look down at the shoulder if you would like to. And that just helps to keep your concentration on the shoulder. Other shoulder nice and relaxed. Feet nicely grounded on the floor. Okay, and to the other side. You might hear a few little crunches there, and as long as it feels okay, that's fine. It's just your muscles releasing and the bones finding a little bit of space. So nothing to worry about. If it's sore, then you might need to ease off a little bit. But there's a difference between soreness and pain, so just being mindful, because sometimes a little bit of movement isn't bad, but if it's painful, then please do stop and just wait till the next movement. Okay, well done. So then we're just gonna use our hands and we're just gonna squeeze down the arm. Just on the front of the arm there. And then we'll make our way down to the hand and just give a hand a gentle rub there. Just waking up the arm really. We do it one more time. You can get quite a lot of tension. And if you wanted to, you can really have a go here, like you're kneading dough. If you wanted to, you could take your time with it. And then we're going to turn the hand over like you're flipping a pancake. And you're just going to give that hand the fingers a little wiggle. Now I've got my hand up here so that you can see, but you might want to just rest it down. In fact, I would encourage you to rest it down onto your leg, because you don't want to be causing any other tension anywhere else. So just rest it down and give those fingers a little wiggle. I've got my pincers and I'm just making my way up the fingers. Okay, and again, take your time with this. And then you're going to use your thumb just to massage those fleshy bits that are on the palm there. And then we're going to make our way up and just massaging on the inside of the arm. And again, relaxing down. I've got mine slightly risen so that you can see. And you can knead that dough. And then just finishing on the inside of the shoulder there. Giving that inside a little rub there. Just where the arm meets the shoulder. Great, well done. And then we're just going to move to the other side. And again, just rubbing down, giving it a nice squeeze, a rub, or whatever feels good for you. Sometimes people use their hands. I often use my fist for whatever feels nice. Not forgetting the elbow. Making your way down again to the hand, giving the top of the hand just a nice gentle stroke. And then flipping that pancake over and giving those fingers a nice rub. Remembering to relax them down. Still breathing. And not forgetting the thumb. Using the thumb, on the other hand, to rub the fleshy bits of the palm there. Breathing. And then when you are ready, you don't have to do it in my time, when you are ready, you make your way back up the inside of the arm, squeezing and massaging as you go. And finishing just here by the socket here, and just giving that, I'm using my fist, but you could use your fingers, whatever feels good, a little rub there. Okay, well done. Give the hands and arms a wee shake there. Okay. So we're going to just use the whole of the top of the body here just to do a little, we did a tip with our head, didn't we? And now this time we're just going to engage the rest of us. So we've got that arm just sliding down, nice and relaxed. You can give it a little shake, and almost like the arm is sliding down the side of a chair. And the rest of you should tip. Your head's not going straight down, it's kind of going up, but just getting a little bit of a bend there. Breathing in to come up. Well done. And this can be as small, if it doesn't feel good, you can do the one we did earlier with the head, okay? So tipping over to the side, feet nicely grounded on the floor so that all of you doesn't tip. Breathing to come up. Okay, let's do that one more time. So you should get a nice stretch on this side of the body. And this is really good for the muscles, but also for all the organs inside as well, giving them a nice gentle massage as you move. Okay, well done. And so to continue that massage, we're going to do almost like a hula hula. I wonder if anyone's ever hula hulaed. I still have hula hoops in my garden. So we're going to start with your seat on the chair, and almost like you can feel those bones just kind of changing weight there. So you're going from one side to the other. So basically from one buttock to the other, but as you're doing it, you are going in a circle. You can see my head there, almost like if I had a paintbrush reaching up to the ceiling. I would like to hope that it would make a circle. You'd look up and see a circle there. So you don't have to go very much forward, to the side or back. You're going to be the smallest of movements, but you're just going in a circle. So your hips are going in a circle, your stomach is going in a circle, your waist is going in a circle, your shoulders are going in a circle. You get the picture. Yeah. So be mindful not to feel dizzy. Do it as much as feels okay. And then just slowing that down, making the circle a bit smaller again. Okay, well done. And we're going to do it the other side. So again, just starting by shifting that weight from one side to the other. But you're also going backwards and forwards, making a little circle. Hips engaged, stomach engaged, waist engaged, shoulders engaged, head moving. So you shouldn't be stretching, you should be hopefully relatively kind of stable there. Okay, we'll just do one more. Okay, well done. So that's a great one for, like I say, sort of massaging those internal organs, and also for the stomach as well. But it also can be, you know, quite strengthening as well for the stomach muscles. So that's a really good one. Okay, so we're just going to do, I think, just two more things. So we were talking about the stomach and digestion. So I'm going to just show you something which helps to support the digestion. I don't know if you can see me quite so well there, the camera's a bit low. But basically we're getting the hand, I like to do it in a sort of fist shape, and we're going right up the right side of the body, over the top of the belly button, down and across. So you're basically going almost like in a little circle, clockwise. And that is the natural way of the body's digestion, so it supports peristalsis. So it's a really good one just for your, you know, for your insides and your stomach. So if you do suffer a little bit from constipation or wind, this could be a really good one for you. So you're just gently going around, putting on as much pressure as feels good. I won't put on too much though. And one more. Okay, well done. And we're just going to finish just by having a little shake out. So I like to call this the jellyfish. I think we might have done this before. So you shake your hands, and that starts to shake your elbows. And that starts to shake your shoulders. And then you might feel your tummy shaking a little bit as well. Maybe the top of your head, you can loosen it so that it might wiggle around a little bit. You're breathing. And do that as much as you like, as vigorously as you like, until you've had enough. Okay, well done. So that was, I'm not sure, I always lose track of time, but I think that's around about 10 minutes. And you can take any of those movements and do them individually. You might just want to do the head, or you might just want to do the shoulders, and do them any anytime. They can be done watching the TV, or if you're sitting outside or whatever and you just think, oh, I could just do a little roll there, or if you feel a bit sore in your stomach, oh, maybe I could do that one that Elaine showed me. So yeah, so please just think of it as a little movement buffet and just choose whichever one you like. It also might be good to do them before, if you wanted to do any of the other monthly moves, the February sea shanty, or the January, our cowboy one that we did, or the November can. This could be a good way of warming up for it, so you could use it in that way if you would like. So thank you so much for finding time to be here today. And if you would like to, you're very welcome to subscribe, and that will keep you up to date with things that are happening, because they're obviously the next monthly move, but there's another film which should be put on the Spin Turn Creative page soon, so that will keep you up to date with that. And it would be lovely if you were willing to like it as well, and to share it with anybody that you think may enjoy it. If everybody could share it to one person, I would be really pleased, because I can only do so much, and I'm sure you know lots of people who might enjoy it and might benefit from it. So that would be wonderful if you could do that. So thank you so much, and have a lovely March, and I'll look forward to seeing you in April. Okay, thanks so much and take care.